What's going on YouTube? It's your boy SHNOW coming back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. A new series. We're gonna call this Album Wars. They fighting for the numbers, and I'm here to tell you which one was butt and which one wasn't. Let's get into it. Now we got 3 contestants who dropped back to back to back. Out of these 3 albums that dropped, I gotta say the best one was Tony Snow's LoveStreak. And now before y'all start hate rating my comments, let me tell you why. Now each one of these albums brought a different sound. The first 2 albums I would say are to get hyped to, and the third more chill shit. 3 albums I would say Tony Snow's LoveStreak started off the best, and he probably hopped on the most fire Solange sample beat. Shout out to Gio.
I just wish I had more time. I don't mean to hold you up. I know you got somewhere to be. I'ma just leave with this. I know in life ain't nothing free, so what you think gon' come with me? I hope you never find another nigga flexing just like me.
Summrs Ghost started off with Devil on My Back. Not gonna lie, not a great start from the Summrs album. There was a couple songs I felt like should have started off the album, like Real Gold, Got the Money, even though not a lot of people like that song. I hate all women. I don't know why he said it, but that shit was a bar. That's a bar. But I don't think Devil on My Back was the best start of this album. And the same thing with Homicide Gang. I'm gonna skip ADHD because that is technically the start of the album, but we already heard the song. It was a single before, so the song after it, Homicide Language. I don't understand it. When Bino is ass, Michi is good on the song. But when Michi is ass, Bino is the most fire. I don't know how that works, but that's how it works. Like this song, Homicide Language, I'm like, all right, when the fuck is this nigga Bino gonna shut the hell up? And then Michi come on, he start riding the beat, but he go off for like 20, 15, 10, I don't even know, not that long, and then you hear Bino come back. This nigga come back, snatch the mic from Michi. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, don't play me, nigga. You get a buck fat.
Nigga, wash it down by me. Pullin' up, drop by me. Hoppin' out, pop by me. Let 100 shots out by me. My plus keep calling me. I'm sippin' on codeine.
Tony Snow started off his album the best out of these 3 features. Now Homicide Gang did not have any features, so we're gonna leave them out of this conversation. But Summrs and Tony Snow. Tony Snow had the most features on this album. Uno the Activist, and I'm not even gonna lie, shout out to Uno the Activist. This is probably the most fire feature I've heard him giving to somebody. And like, to be honest, I feel like he should keep the name The Act, but The Act only when he does slower shit. Notorious B.I.G., but when he on that singing shit, cause he gets, that motherfucker was singing on this song with him and Tony.
Fuck you, be my friend still. What if I fuck you, be my friend still.
Banger of a feature. The only feature I really did not like by Tony Snow was Mavi on the song On the Street, and I ain't really like 3AG Pilot. But the other 3 features, straight bangers. Now Summrs, the only features he had on this album, yet again, was his brother Desire. Love to see it. Brotherly love, them working off of each other. I feel like Desire held his own on Rich and Turn. Desire washed Summrs on Ball for Ball. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like how Summrs was sounding on that beat. But that nigga Desire came in that bitch and low-key saved the song for me. So shout out to Desire. Now we gonna talk about the album's downside. Tony Snow, he did not miss for 4 songs straight. And then I heard Something to Remember. I was like, oh yeah, this is a banger. And then I pressed skip, and then I hear this Need Me, bro. Oh my God. Touch me, feel me, fuck me, please me. I'm like, oh. I said, oh, it's like that is what we doing? This song probably for the ladies. Tony was probably just trying to drop some, music you can fuck to, or just for the girls to listen to. But yo, switch the whole vibe. I understand it's called LoveStreak, but this nigga over here sound like he's stroking the mic in the studio or some shit, bro. And a low-key, another downside to the album, I would say he had too many like R&B samples. Like low-key felt like he was overdoing it. The beats was hard, but I felt like it was too much at the same time. I would say I wish the Homicide Gang album had features. Long, Carson, or shit, it's called Snot or Not. Maybe Young Nudie. He also from Atlanta, and Cardi and Nudie be working with each other. I know they probably could get in contact and work with Nudie. Nudie on a Homicide Gang song, that shit would be a hit. They can call that motherfucker Lemon Pepper Wings. Or that might already be a freaking Young Nudie song. Call that shit Fish Sticks or some shit. I don't know. He like to name his shit after food. And I also felt like the Homicide Gang album was inconsistent. Every time there was a dope song, the next one was kind of butt. It was like taking me in and out the album, bro. Like, I would say this is a very inconsistent album for it to only be like 12 to 13 songs. Like, usually short albums are just full of bangers, but this one, it was very hit or miss, which I don't know how you do that. Now, my big gripe with Summrs' album, 22 songs, bro. We gotten 3 in a row, 3 20 song albums from Summrs. Look, he's trying to give the fans what they want. I'm literally telling you, if this man dropped a 16 song album or a 17 instead of these 20s, bro, this man everyone would be like, oh, this man Summrs is the GOAT. The last album he blew up on was a 14 song album, and they were full of bangers, all the plug-in, all that. That's all you have to do. Technically, you don't even have to listen to what the other people are saying, like, oh, go back to the plug. No, you really don't. You can do both. He's good at doing both, but this album is too much. There's bangers on this album. To be honest, if he took some songs off this, he could have made a nice little EP. He put too many songs on here. I'm telling you, Summrs, you don't need to do all this. The last category will be my favorite songs from each album. First song, my favorite from Tony SHNOW's album, Don't Be Afraid. Same sample used for one of my favorite technical songs, but this song was dope. Tony rode the beat as always.
She do whatever I say. She boss the fuck up, but surrender when we in that room. She get on her knees, show me faith. They check on me, I gotta do what I gotta do. All honey's on me, but I'm still gon' act brand new. I put in my jeans in these fake ass world, I'm true. I let you.
Favorite song from the Homicide Gang album? Most definitely the best song on this album. Fire with the number 5 in that motherfucker.
Shit. Homicide Gang, the beast. He got on big bullshit, he stepped. My toe racking Japanese depth. She braided my hair, she gave me some top. It's my birthday, I got him a Glock 10 came with a beam on.
I don't know what Bino was on, but this man did I don't even know what to call this flow. It's like the Cardi Homicide flow. He was just tongue out. Sound like he had Megan Thee Stallion in the stew with him. After everything with an he enunciated that bitch. He was but that shit was fire. Plus the beat, this could have been a perfect Ken Carson feature. They had Ken Carson on this bitch, this probably would have made it like 30 times better, but it's still a solid song without him on it. Both Michi and Bino ate this beat up. They ate it, left nothing. The plate was cleaned. They left no crumbs. Oh man, hold on. See, with Summrs, it's really hard to pick a favorite song off this album, because when it's good, it's really good. It's really hard to really pick and choose what's the best song out the album, but I'm stuck between either Prayer, Shake It. I know people are low-key calling that we need some help. I like that effect he had on it. I don't know what he did on that shit, that little reverb and it freaking, man, Summrs, hop on more Jersey shit. It was between Prayer, Shake It, and Godlike, probably the 3 best bangers on this album, but my personal favorite, I gotta say, is Prayer. If I had to put these albums in order, best to worst, I will gotta say Tony SHNOW, Summrs, and Homicide Gang. I know I'm not really a big fan of Homicide Gang, man. They coming to Maryland, like they got a show here, and I was about to get ready to buy a ticket, and I was like, let me listen to all they songs before I really go to their shit. Bro, they really don't got that many bangers. Like, when Homicide Gang is ass, they is ass. Like, it's bad, but when they're good, it's good. There's no in between. There's no mid with Homicide Gang. It's either they're good or they're butt. A lot of people kept talking about this is the best. I re-listened to it. I'm like, this shit was not good. Maybe I might just be getting older. Your clout get ready to turn 20. I don't know if the old man ears is hitting me yet, but I ain't really rocking with Homicide. It's like, it's mostly Bino. It's not even Michi. Michi be going off, but Bino with his flows, and he sound dumb on a lot of songs, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, if you rock with the video and you want to see more album wars, y'all artists gotta drop. Y'all gotta all drop at the same simultaneous period. Long get ready to drop. I don't know if anyone's dropping with him. Probably not. My name is St. Cloud. If you rock with the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I don't know, I want to talk to y'all niggas. What's y'all favorite color? Yeah, tell me y'all favorite color down in the damn comments. Mine is blue. I'm out this bitch.
Got shit going, all of my niggas we sold the bricks on. Step on these niggas, we feel them in drag. Body shots, so we kill them and stab. Niggas the hundreds on count.